Hey, yo, I had no idea, right? I came across an article that said that Tupac, he was supposed to be in prison at the time that he got killed in Vegas. He was supposed to be doing 120 days in prison. And when I read the article, they said that it was over him violating his probation because he was supposed to be on probation for his fight with the Hughes brothers. So that's what it was over. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. And I guess, David Kenner or whoever it was, they, made something work and he didn't have to go to
Yeah.
prison. But yeah, that's crazy, man.
I think he was doing some community service. I remember a few times he had to go to like pick some, trash up off the highway, the 101 freeway with security. So that's true. You know what I mean? Um, I think they got him out of doing that time because of that. But like I said, bro, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. You know what I mean? God gonna set it up and make it get. If you supposed to die in Vegas, you gonna be in Vegas. Supposed to die in New York, he gonna make sure you get to New York. You know what I mean? And it was his time that day.
So Pac, he was really doing community service to avoid jail time.
Yeah, I definitely remember a few times he was out with the security cleaning up. You know what I mean? But I think they made it easy on him. They wasn't, you know what I mean? He just had, for example, if he had to do a certain amount of time, certain amount of hours, they probably let him go out there for 10 minutes and then say, okay, you gotta go. Now, like they just wanted to make sure that he was doing something. You know what I mean? But they didn't make him stay out there for hours like everybody else. He'd go out there, do something, and then I guess the city just wanted to say, look, even Pac is doing community service, you know. But they made it easy on him.
But it does make you think though, like hypothetically, like man, if he would have just did 120 days, that situation would have never happened. But
Yeah, I know how people can look at it like that. You know what I mean? Where if that was the case, they probably would say he would have been here, but not here, and or not in Vegas. You know what I mean? But I'm just a firm believer, bro. When it's your time to go, that's probably that's the reason he wasn't doing his 124 days. You know what I mean? Because it's written. I'm a firm believer. Like the day, before we come out the womb of our mothers, the day and the time that we're gonna pass away. I believe as a Muslim is already written.
and speaking of Vegas, right? You was telling me before the interview that you had something that you wanted to clear up, right? About Tupac, Trayvon Lane in Orlando.
Yeah, Trey, you know what I mean? From like Trey never went to Pac specifically and say, yo, Pac, this and it. Pac was all together with Trey homies from his hood. He was telling his homies, that's the dude I got into. Pac heard him and Pac took it on his own. So, you know what I mean? People, they twisted to make it seem like Trey came to Pac and then whispered to Pac and say that's the dude, but that's not what happened. You know what I mean? These conspiracy theorists, they would take that and then run with something else. You know what I mean? Pac decided on his own to react. You know what I mean? So Trey get the heat from that as if he came to Pac specifically and said, Pac, go do something. But that ain't how it went down. You know what I mean? He told his homies from his hood, and but Pac is the one that reacted the way he reacted, unfortunately.
So that's all been a lie then. When they say that Trayvon Lane, he said something to Tupac to make him jump
Yeah,
on Orlando.
yeah, because that's the way the media spent it. You know what I mean? The media spent it because if you look at it, how it happened, what started, Trey did go to his homies and say, this is the dude, this and this and that. Pac was standing right there with him. But he didn't go to Pac specifically and say, yo, Pac, that's him over there. You know what I mean? They were security. Like Trey and the rest of the, Suge homies, they were security. They was dealing with security stuff. But they were so close with Pac, you know what I mean? They were just always like they was homies. Pac was in the midst, with them and stuff like that. And a lot of people, I think Pac took it from the standpoint of view that they was close with Puffy and Biggie, not that he was a Southside Compton Crip. And I'm with the Bloods. You know what I mean? So Pac look at it like this is his fight too, and that's why he took off.
And you knowing Trayvon, you believe his word.
Yeah, I believe Trey. You know what I mean? I believe he don't have no reason to lie about it.